We are telling your followers that you have started live. Okay, well, I'll let y'all do that. Good morning. What's going on, nephew? Congratulations on your video as well. I thought I'm actually proud of you. I'm sorry I ain't hit you up. That is so not like me. But I'm proud of you. I'm glad you did it, and you did it on your own. So I wanted to come to you guys, to talk to you about the debacle with Love and Hip Hop. If you know that I was on Love and Hip Hop to catch you guys up. I was on Love and Hip Hop, working on Kendra's, which is Young Jock's now wife, wedding dress, and they portrayed me on Love and Hip Hop as being late and being very unprofessional, right? So me knowing that they was going to do this, I end up taking video behind stage and to let people know that I wasn't late. But I've gotten a lot of weird hate email, a lot of crazy comments, which I don't mind because I'm all for the shenanigans, right? But I did a video, I did an interview with DJ Richie Scott, and shout out to DJ Richie Scott. He's a dope YouTuber, and I don't even think he's a YouTuber. I look at him as a journalist because he watched the video, he watched Love and Hip Hop, and he texted me immediately. He was like, can you do an interview because it's making you look bad and it's not adding up. Something is not adding up, and I know you, so I know you wouldn't do this, right? So we did the video, and I explained to him. I also did a live before I did the video. Before I did his interview, I did a live to explaining it all, right? And so yesterday he dropped a video interviewing Kendria, and I don't know if you guys. I'm gonna see if I can play it from my other phone because I want you to hear this. I didn't post it on my page. I posted it on my House of Chappelle page. Listen. You having a beautiful wedding and a beautiful wedding gown at that. I mean, what was the deal with that, the wedding and the gown and the timing or whatever like that?
Well, so I reached out. Okay, I was gonna get my gown made elsewhere, and it ended up not being able to happen because of COVID. And so all of that got halted. I lost contact with the vendor. It was like a whole big mess. So then Rico Chappelle came in and pretty much saved the day. I was up at Fifth in Atlanta looking for just something that I could just maybe not even have to get made or just get slight alterations done to it. And I ran into him in a store, and somebody introduced us and let me know, look, this man can make anything you want. And that's what he did. He took my measurements and all that stuff. And basically, but by the time I got to Rico, it was probably 2 or 3 months before the wedding. It was just a lot. So we were really rushing. Brides don't come 2-3 months before they get married. They come a year before they get married, period. So it was a lot. And he had to do a lot of salvaging. He had to do a whole lot to get me ready, get me there. It was some mix up with the address on the day that it was delivered because of the setup of everything. So it was a lot. I was thinking oh my God, is he gonna show up with my dress? Rico is very professional, okay? And it was probably just from what I was told, just he was told the wrong directions by somebody. But it ended up working out. So,
yeah, you looked amazing in the dress.
Okay. Thank you so much.
So that was the interview. That was some of the interview talking about her wedding, her relationship with Jock. Here's my issue with television, and this is a message to Mona Scott Young. This is a message to Carlos King. This is a message to all those black producers and directors and that is in a position to make us look really, really good or really, really bad. And it was the same shit with Candy wedding dress, okay? Y'all make it a moment to make me look fucking bad. And a lot of people kept saying, well, why y'all keep calling him? Because they know the truth. I always deliver. Instead of taking a moment to say, okay, we got this. Let's be clear. Let's be absolutely clear. I am one of the top black designers floating around this joint. Let's be absolutely clear. And yes, I am tooting my own horn. And make me look like pure D hell. Put my charger in. So is it hard to take a moment to celebrate, if I was a producer, COVID going on, we can't find fabric, we can't get this, we can't get that. Why they couldn't take a moment to make it look like be positive? The struggle that I'm going through and making sure I got this, and then just the professionalism that I have. You heard her come out of her own mouth that I was very professional. I ran into her at the mall. I was in another boutique talking to another store owner. She came in and could not get a dress, and they said that he could get your dress done. We could have reenacted that scene. Because trust me, a lot of shit is reenacted, to be honest. You know, but instead, y'all gonna portray me as being late. And the person that told me the wrong address was in production. And then they held me for 45 minutes outside of the venue. So to my Mona Scott Youngs and my Carlos King, why is it that you guys, when you have an opportunity to make black men look bad, let's take the gay out of it. Okay? Let's just say I'm heterosexual, okay? Let's say I'm heterosexual. But it seems like it's always a moment to make black men look bad. And if I am wrong, people let me know if I'm wrong. They try to do it with Todd. They try to do it with Peter. They did it with Apollo. Trust me, Apollo wasn't doing that shit by himself. Okay? They try to do it with Walter. They try to do it with Andy. They tried to do it with Greg. They tried to do it with every black person, every black male I know on television. They tried to make us look bad. And a lot of people saying that I'm harping on the Carlos King situation with the candy. That shit still follows me to this day. I just delivered her wedding dress in St. Louis, and the first thing she gonna say is, do I get a garment bag? So you mean to tell me your train goes from here to Africa, it can't fit on a hanger because of the size, and it's so extremely heavy. The dress is almost 50 pounds. Plus, I had to deliver it in a bag, and you mean to tell me your dress belongs in a crate, darling? So why are they trying to make us look bad? Y'all know I'm from the people, so I'm saying us. But make me and my business look bad. It can't. Rico was very professional. I saved her wedding. She could not get a wedding dress in the middle of COVID. I barely got her fabric. Because the supply chain is jacked up. I'm working on stuff now, and I'm pushing. It literally took me 4 months. I'm working on fuck the ratings. You do that with your own. You got Carly Red jumping out of cakes and being a fool. Let her be the fool, not me. So I'm working on a wedding now in December. It literally took me 4 months to find their fabric. 4 months. 4 months of traveling to New York. I have searched Australia, websites and companies in Australia, Italy. And I've been in New York and going to all these stores, and we just found the fabric. It took me 4 months to find the fabric and the color And the fabric, and we couldn't even really go with the fabric what they want. We had to have a substitute because we had to find the color. The color was more important. This is what I go through for my clients. I go through great lengths. And then to be on television with my own people. And I'm going to tell you, the production in the background, there was all Morehouse grads and HBCU grads and like all of these different types of people. And I'm going to be honest, my concern wasn't even to make me look bad because I knew what I was delivering. So I didn't care. But I was like, when they sent me to the wrong address, I said, oh, they trying to play me. They trying to play me. So to the Mona Scott Youngs of the world, why when you get an opportunity, and the thing is, let me tell you, Mona was not there. I did not see Mona whatsoever, blah, 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 blah. But you put people in positions to do these things for you. And what they do, and it's us, it's brown people. It is not even white people. It's us. I am one of the top designers in Atlanta, Georgia, and in the world, black designers. And as soon as y'all get an opportunity, y'all try to throw me up under the bus. And at this point, the ratings are old. The ratings, I get it, yeah, but whatever. But they keep calling me, and I think what the sad part is, one of the things I said to DJ Richie Scott, I said that luckily my customers don't watch Love and Hip Hop. Okay. So I really did it for the checks. I got 3 checks. Okay, I got 2 more checks coming from the network, for a talent fee and location fee because they shot in my building. And I think a lot of designers don't know that when they come to your facility, they gotta pay you. When you got speaking lines, they gotta pay you. And I would give kudos. My mom said if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say it at all. I give kudos to Love and Hip Hop because they were the only reality show out of Atlanta, Georgia that said, hey, we are paying you for a location. As many times Married to Medicine shot at my store, as many times as Bravo has shot at my stores and my facilities, they have never paid me. As many times as WeTV has shot at my place, they have never paid me. But when they try to shoot me for Love and Hip Hop in LA, my building said, we want $20,000 now. $20,000. So I'm just wondering, like, and why it's on the top of my head, I'm having a pop-up shop Saturday at Lenox at Victoria and Jane. It's across from Zara. So if you guys here in Atlanta, come out and party. We got a DJ, we got drinks gonna be pouring, we got a trunk show starting at 5 o'clock, but the pop-up shop is all day from 10 to 8. Y'all, it just,
let me just say this, because you know what? 1 minute you saying this out your mouth and the next minute you saying this. You saying that your clients don't watch Love and Hip Hop and none of them things, but and yet you just said that the lady said that she asked for a garment bag. Which one is it? Is your clients watching it or not? Because this is not the first time you insinuated that they don't watch it, but then say that somebody mimicked something that was said on one of these reality shows. Here's the thing that I have a problem with too. Yes, it's us doing it to us. Peter been saying this. Apollo been saying this. Black men been saying this. Todd been saying this. Now it comes out to Rico Chappelle gotta say it. Because they tried to insinuate that he was late. And all he do is show up late. They do down our black owned businesses. But here's the thing, Rico Chappelle. You just sat up there and threw Cardi Red under the bus for popping out of a cake. Yes, she did look stupid, but what did Cardi Red have to do with anything that you're talking about? It's Love and Hip Hop that made you look like you was late. Thank God you did have the video So you know, because you have the experience with reality TV. But why did you have to bring Cardi Red into that whole insinuation and then drag her down there with you? As a black woman. Why do y'all do that? All for you can promote something. And this is what I'm saying. You making this a big drawn out moment for you to promote your stuff. By all means, do your thing, my brother. But you did not have to drag Cardi Red into it. I understand exactly what he's saying. A lot of these reality shows do make black people look like that. But here's the thing. That's what y'all sign up for. And that's why you knew to do the recording. Thank God. But other than that, yeah, this is what y'all sign up for. Y'all sign up to make yourselves look dumb on national TV as black people. And they're going to exploit that. Especially Bravo. And I'm still trying to figure out why Nene dropped her lawsuit. But whatever. But you see how he said Bravo and them don't pay him. Hello. Because that's not that type of setting, baby. So you know not to keep going on those shows. And I understand you're using it for exposure. But being on the back end, you complaining about it. So either you're going to use the shows for exposure or you're going to complain about them. But here's the thing. When you go complaining about them and they decide not to knock on your door or call your phone no more, don't be mad about that too. That's my whole thing. Either you're going to take from the experience for what it is and turn it around and make lemons out of lemonade, or you're just not going to go on the show and don't talk about it. Period. My name is Eve DeWeed. Tell me what you think about it in the comments, YouTube. I gotta go. Later.